And then I'm going to go into making sure that I change the stream info and not talk show podcasts, but chatting. Just chatting. And it's going to be improv. Yeah. We went live July 14th, happy hour. That's today. Awesome. Oh boy. Manage the stream manager. Oh boy, let's start watching. Oh God. Oh, gotta, there we go. There we go. No recommended changes. Oh, that's good. I gotta go to I just want to go to the channel so I can just watch us. I just like to watch our faces.
Activating, that's what we used to call that.
All right, we are live. Now I'm going to go to the Facebook one and I'm going to share it.
Your Facebook issued auto today, so I don't actually need to do that. I already did.
There we go. There we go. Can probably just get out of Facebook now. Come here. We have comments already. Light Lady. Oh my God, you're alive. We are live, Light Lady. Oh man. Go to mod views. That way I can kick people out of the chat if I need to. We got Light Lady and we've got Reba Jeter in the house already.
Punctual people. I appreciate that.
I'm going to go post in the Happy Valley Improv Slack. Maybe someone will finally come and hang out with us.
Or our art? Maybe.
Probably not.
Can you see what I look like right now?
No, not yet. Hold on. Plug.
Hello, A Roadhouse.
Live now.
Hey, hey.
Live now, lovers. That's what I just said to them. Oh, hey, Roadhouse. What up? Oh, I like your avatar.
What is it? Where'd it go? I see a blue blob.
You see a blue blob?
A Roadhouse, I totally caught James Tierney using He Said, They Said for Age of Empires. And I'm currently looking for a rehab group. So if you're available and you know somebody.
Hey, Don.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing okay.
Oh,
I didn't realize that, it's International Non-Binary Day. So until like last week. So yay.
There we go. Oh, man, I am exhausted.
You were wearing a polo, so I have to assume that you were playing golf.
I did go golfing and it was hot and I walked 18 and I also ran 1.91 miles earlier.
I'm proud of you. I'm assuming if it was with Kim, it was at a faster pace than you were comfortable with.
No, I was trying to push her because she was not going as fast as I think she really wanted to.
Got you.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Reba. Hi, Reba Jeter. How are you? No, so what happened? So what happened was I went, Kim, we're supposed to go for 2 miles. And then with like 0.09 left, I was like, I can't go any further.
Oh my gosh.
I was in front of Kim the whole time, waiting for her to go in front of me and set the pace. And she never did. And then at the end, she's like, I would have went faster. I'm like, well, why didn't you? So don't sit there and say that it's total baloney, babe. Don't do it.
I mean, technically she said Bologna. It's different. You said on a throne of lies.
I want to see what, I forget all the commands.
What do we do? Should we have those? Oh, because you're going to do it down here?
Yeah, I was thinking of doing that. I think I was doing it this way.
I like it.
We have 25 followers. We need 50 followers. We need to get 25 more. So what you're saying is you think I should do this.
You could make a new quote thing.
Hold on, I'm getting there.
Talking to Light Lady. Gosh.
Yeah.
People are so touchy.
I think I did.
I did. It's because we're fashionable people. I was looking for something celebratory and I wanted to celebrate. So I was looking for the...
Well, that goes really fast.
Oh, I thought you were saying echoes really fast.
No, we don't. You can't vote on anything yet, Brandon, unless we put up a vote. Come on. Don't you know anything, Roadhouse?
That is rude. That is insensitive and rude, James Tierney. You apologize to your moderator.
Come on,
I
Roadhouse.
apologize on behalf of He Said, They Said.
Octocat is back. Hello, Octocat and Gel. Welcome. Welcome. Oh. How have you been, Jonathan?
Okay. I keep thinking it's like the end of the week. I desperately want it to be the end of the week. And so I'm like, I don't have to work that hard. Like, I feel like it should have been Thursday yesterday. And so I'm still like, no, then today's got to be Thursday. And
well,
then Thursday. So
I invited Jackie and Matt and Owen over tonight at 7:30 for a fire. And then I had to text them and say, oh, it's Tuesday, not Wednesday. So you can't come over.
I totally understand that. I have those moments as well.
Yeah.
They're doing some serious work on a house, and I didn't know about it until I Facebook stalked for my, quarterly, what is that called? Migration to the motherland of Facebook. So I was like going through, seeing all the people, and I was like, holy crap, that's been happening in your life? Holy moly. So that's pretty cool.
Look at this. It's getting better.
Seeing your poof. Oh yeah. Well, we could do side by side, everybody. Yeah. So that's why I need to get you one of these, and then you can do the thing where you do the poofy poof over top.
I might need that.
Yeah.
Roadhouse thinks that the lies you tell children are clean lies.
Santa is real. Oh my God.
But the lies
I just want to let you know, Santa being real is the first time and lesson I learned that not even my parents could be trusted. So for those of you who think Santa is real, congratulations, he is. And for those of you who don't think Santa is real, don't tell your kids he is, because when they find out that he's not.
Yeah. Like if I had children, I'd just be like, nothing's real. The world is filled with assholes and racists. So good luck handling your anxiety. And that would be the first conversation I had with them at 4 years old.
I think Penny and Dakota make sense to me now. Like they have little quirks. So
yeah, it's exactly what they are. Hello, E. Conklin. By the way, our chat is followers only chat. So you gotta follow us.
That is how I got my first Twitch account, is that I was like, I'm gonna comment and be a troll. Oh, I can't. Okay.
Wait.
I'm gonna comment and be a troll.
What's your Twitch handle then?
I am Theybomb, as in BAUM. If you ever see Theybomb, that's me.
I saw Theybomb. I thought I saw Theybomb following us, so I was like, yeah, there it is. See, Econ Clin.
You got this.
I believe it's Econ Clin, but but the first time that individual watched, I thought it was one of my students, like being Econ. So I think we should just call them Econ, because that's what it looks like. Econ. Econ Clin.
Econ Clin goes to IPG because they're awesome, and I love.
How many people were at IPG Sunday?
It was a small group. There was only 6 of us.
Okay.
And it's interesting. Like 5 things is okay. So what happened at IPG was, for those who don't know, IPG is where we do improv practice group. Everybody and anybody with any kind of improv experience can come and either practice new stuff they heard about, fix skills. But basically, it's a pool. We don't really run stuff as much as just let everybody go, I'd really like to do this kind of exercise, or what do you guys think about this? And one of our participants said, I would like to do like a D&D thing. And there was no guidance besides that. And so sort of out of thin air, we did like 5 things as a character, as a writer, as a character, for different, we did sort of like character development property things and games. And then we did kind of like an improvised Zoom call, but it was an improvised D&D session. So it was like, you got a snapshot into a silly campaign with different characters and different people who played those characters, and it was fun.
I added IPG to our commands.
Cool.
I gotta change it in the banner now.
I am so proud of you, James Tierney, with all this tech stuff.
Yeah, right? You're the one that's going to do the tech stuff.
I know. Speaking of which, we have got a lot of pages and stuff for our website. It's happening.
It's still not live. I checked today.
Post. Huh?
I did not. I checked today. It's still not live.
It's not currently live because we only bought the domain, James Tierney, and we transferred the domain from you to me.
Wait, I thought you were doing hosting on Gator or whatever.
Bluehost.
Oh well, what were you?
Bluehost is where I do my other website,
right?
And designing my other website through them. So I thought it'd be easy to have them all under one roof. And then they also do hosting. We were going to talk again about. I have a lot of terms that secret fun fact. I don't actually code, so a lot of this stuff is like gibberish to me. And so I need a brand to be like, so this is just crap. It's kind of like when you go to H&R Block for your taxes. Now keep in mind, I've done my taxes through H&R Block several times. But what ends up happening is they say these things like, do you want to pay $20 so that these people don't steal your money? And I'm like, I didn't realize I had to worry about that. I guess I'll pay $20. And they're like, oh, great. You're not protected against meerkats. How great. Do you want to pay $30 so that these people don't spend your money? I'm like, okay. Like, oh, and by the way, you're doing this electronically and your identity could be stolen forever. So you want to pay this much money? And so I never know how much of that is crap and how much of that is just like free money for them. As well as I have a secret paranoia that if I don't pay that fee, what I'm actually paying is for H&R Block's secret code people to not hack into my account and steal my shit. I call them H&R Block pirates.
I don't think anyone's hacking into it. I think you're just giving them $20.
I think so too, James Tierney. Which is why this year I'm doing a tax person. So at least when I give someone else money, it's a human being.
Wait, you haven't gotten a tax person yet?
Nope.
Did you get your extension in?
I did my taxes. I'm not like one James Tierney who spends forever to get taxes done.
We handed our stuff in yesterday.
I'm so proud of you.
Today, Kim went and returned it. Yeah. Okay, shut up. First of all, I did everything except for drop off the signature page. So don't sit here and be like, just because because I forgot and I had to pull your arm to drive 8 minutes to drop something off. Don't sit there and say, well, I did it all.
For those who do not understand why James just had a random psychosis, he's not yelling at me. Light Lady promptly went, we? In the chat. And now he's having a moment of crazy.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna add a new command. Okay, ready? This is what it's gonna be.
Uh-oh.
This is for you, babe.
Uh-oh. I don't know if mods can
The Light Lady.
Domestic. So at any moment, at any opportunity for those who are couples and even those who aren't couples, Sam Tanner is very sensitive to any sort of disagreement between couples or just people. So what do? If you have the ability to do it, you troll him by getting into exciting disagreements in front of him. And they don't actually have to be exciting, but it's really entertaining for you if they are.
Can we act out an example of getting into a fight that would make Sam Tanner uncomfortable? Sure.
I prefer crunchy peanut butter.
Well, maybe if you would have fucking told me that before I went to the grocery store and bought creamy peanut butter.
No. It is your job to look at the website, and I put up on our to-do list crunchy peanut butter.
Well, it just said C peanut butter. I didn't know what the C stood for. I thought C was just like a typo.
I get crunchy everything, like everything. So anything that says C, we know it says crunchy.
Uh-oh, we're having a domestic. That's exactly the type of thing.
Yeah, and it doesn't even need to be that bad. It could just be like, did you do this? No. Did you? No.
Or like, Yes, babe. The dogs need to go out. Click. Oh, I wish she would just let the dogs out when she knows they need to go out. And then Sam's like, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's
You ever
Sam.
get an opportunity to Sam? You're on Sam. Hang up the phone prematurely and then yell into it. And be like, goodbye.
You know what I'm going to do? In Happy Valley Improv Slack, I'm going to say we're talking about Sam Tanner right now.
And if he was here, he would be able to defend himself and at least celebrate International Non-Binary Day. I can't even say it. This is bad.
It's International Non-Binary Day, the 14th of July.
Yes, but I always know this as Sarah Eve's birthday. So for those of you who know Sarah Eve, wish them a happy birthday. My bestest friend.
It's not my birthday.
Hi. And they're the ones who've done most of my tattoos. And they own an awesome shop in Pittsburgh called PMA, which is Positive Mental Attitude Tattoo. And it's amazing. So you should go.
Oh.
I do want to see your new James meme. Did you send it to me on my phone?
No, he already sent it to me.
Probably on your phone.
Light Lady says your background's giving her Bohemian Palace vibes.
This thing right here is my apartment. I'm so glad you're picking up my style sense.
And she loves it so much.
I don't have the curtains open, or else you guys would just see random people walking past my window. And they may or may not be closed or whatever, details. Okay.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
Oh, there's the Sam's nice clip, Jill. Oh, I love every week Susanna's like, I'm going to be there, and then doesn't. Yes, this is the meme that Brandon made for me.
Your meme game is on point. I love it.
Oh.
I love it. You put that on our Instagram.
You can put that on our Instagram if you would like.
All right. Well, speaking of mustaches, go ahead.
I found these.
Technically, Laura did.
I found these on my doorstep.
Oh, and yeah, Laura found these on mine.
They are emergency mustaches.
Complete.
This is what Dawn spends their money on.
I do. You're welcome, everybody. They are sealed for extra freshness. I can't talk. And you can stash your tash for emergency situations. They contain 6 mustaches. There is the traditional gent, the cowboy, the rusty brush, Italian plumber, oil baron, and abracadabra.
Okay, this.
Upside down.
Or this one, I mean, is the traditional gent.
Yes, it is.
That's the traditional gent.
And so what I thought we could do is not put these on just yet, because I think what we're going to do is for our show on Saturday, which I decided is Saturday.
Is that what we decided?
Yeah.
I can't find my cowboy one.
They said sets using these as characters. I'm gonna open them. Because I'm not gonna unstick them. I'm just gonna open them.
Oh, you're gonna open all of them?
I'm just gonna try to balance with my.
This seems like a lot of plastic for no reason.
It is, and the purpose apparently is so. And I think it says it contains 6 mustaches to instantly become a man. So for those of you who are wondering what was the difference between a man and a non-man, these. And turns out they're a lot cheaper than you thought. Like, this is where we'll be. This. Can I take a picture of us right now with my thing? Okay, everybody smile. So that's the traditional gent. And they are like faux hair. Just love it.
So we're gonna have all these mustaches, and the plan is when we do shows, or at least the show that we're gonna do. What night did we agree on?
Saturday.
Saturday night. On Saturday night, this is how we'll know what characters we're doing. We'll have 6 different characters because Don and I enter into the scene 3 times. So we have to make sure that we're
different stashes. And hope to God that when we cover up, we don't come back on the same stash.
That's a possibility.
I have an identical twin.
I wish that is true.
You're gonna have to shave right before the show.
Econ wishes that he's in middle school. You're right. And then Roadhouse does have a point. I might have to shave the real stash for the fake stash. A different colored flannel for each character. That'd be a lot of work changing, but we could do that.
I mean, flannels themselves are relatively easy to put on. I think we could pull it off, but I have to go out shopping for flannels then, which means another Plato's Closet raid. Anyway, this one matches my hair the most. I secretly love it.
Oh boy, I dropped it. Hope the dogs don't eat it.
Ooh. I know that this isn't what you meant it for, but I'm gonna get tweezers.
You're gonna get tweezers?
Yes, Tierney.
What are you tweezing?
I want a more realistic idea of what these will look like on my face. Wonder if I could do these to get out of work.
Oh, we're tweezing my stash. You're currently tweezing, lover lady? Oh, I see what you're doing.
Just wanted to see. Do I look handsome?
You look wonderful.
Brandon, if you want to make this a meme, I would not be mad. Wait, on. I'll fix your plumbing.
So what else? I would like Light Lady to let us know how her golfing went.
Ooh.
Light Lady took golf lessons today.
I believe she called it golfing school.
She did call it golf school?
Oh, lighting is important.
Like golf is cool?
I think that stashes are just kind of creepy.
Octocat says you're looking good.
How's it going?
I think I like this one. I think I like the Oil Baron one the most.
I'm pretty sexy right now. I love it. I love it. Yes.
You can come in here if you would like, babe, and tell us about your golf school.
Oh, that's a good point.
Or I could zoom you in. Do you want to just come in?
This is where we get to high status technicalities.
I can get you the link, and then you can have your own little square if you want. Okay, I'm gonna give you the link.
This is when we
I'm
scramble.
gonna send it to you in the Slack for Happy Valley Improv. No, I'm not. I'm gonna send it to you over Google Chats.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna text it to you. No, I'm not. I'm going to.
Hey, I did it one time. Dawn, I did it one time. Why are you being so mean to me?
I'm not. Well, I believe that the way you motivate trolls is by poking them just a little bit. Just a wee bit. The poor James Tierney cries by himself in the one room.
We'll see if Light Lady decides to show up.
The guest bedroom with no guests.
Oh, everyone, I don't know if you knew this, but yesterday I had my doctor feel up my testes again, and things seem to be fine. There's might be a little bit of fluid in the scrotum, which is where the uncomfort's coming from, and so they're going to treat me for an infection and see if the antibiotics they give me help at all.
Flashlight. Like, no, like, but seriously, can you like put your testes over there? Hi.
Hi.
Hey, look, everyone! It's she. We have a he, she, and a they.
Look at that.
Hold on. I gotta mute you in the background
Okay.
Yes,
Why?
yeah, mute Twitch.
because I had your stream still going, and so I could hear you like more.
She can
than
hear us. She can hear us. She can hear us. She can hear
Yeah,
us.
it was an echo. So I went to
Echo.
golf school today.
Echo. Okay, should we let Kim talk, or should we talk over her?
I know that based off of your representation of the white cisgendered male, you're supposed to talk over her, and I am supposed to listen empathetically.
Yes.
All right, go ahead. Please tell us about your golf school. And if anybody else in the chat wants to join us on stream, you just have to let us know. If you have
Okay. So what It's an 8-hour camp over 4 days. So it's 2 hours
What
a day.
microphone are you using? Are you using microphone from your headphones?
Oh yeah,
my
so let me
gosh,
turn
she's
this off.
fine.
Because you sound muffled.
I like that she has the earphone because then she'd be like a
And
correspondent.
now you just muted yourself.
She's like a correspondent.
What now?
See, now she's worse.
I'm worse. I'm using the computer.
No, you sound great now.
Are you sure?
Yes, you sound
Okay.
wonderful.
Okay. So it's an 8-hour over 4 days, 2 hours a day camp through Penn State. It's on the blue and white courses. And today we just did chipping and putting for 2 hours. So like I'm basically a professional.
That's awesome.
Okay,
After this, can we
so
do like he said? They said does mini golf.
Yeah. I got a sunburn, so that's cool.
hold on. All you did was chipping and putting for 2 hours. Did you make any?
Yeah, so it was like a bunch of different drills. So we did like a ladders drill, we did a Goldilocks drill.
What does that mean? What's a ladder drill?
So ladders is just like ladders for anything, where like you start in one place and then you hit the ball till you make it into the box, and then you move back.
Box?
Yeah, it was that one we were trying with a box, not the hole.
Who hits into a box? Was it a big box?
Yeah.
I think it's really important that everybody learn how to get talent and skills with a box, James.
I know. I need more skills with my box.
We're beginners. We're just baby beginners.
Who else is in your class? Anybody cool?
No one. I know. And I mean, like, you stay away from everyone because it's a pandemic. So I'm not there to make friends. I'm there to learn.
Were there any good-looking people there?
Well, yeah, I was there.
Yeah, she was there.
Oh.
Gosh, yeah. So we did this thing at the end where there's 8 holes, and you had to like rotate around, chipping onto the green and then putting into the hole.
Mhm.
James is aware of how chipping from the rough works.
Yeah.
So I was either super good or very bad. So like I either would chip it on and then 1 putt, or I would chip it on and like 3 or 4 putt.
I feel like if I were to break down golf into talent, like you're mostly there. I mean, day 1, clearly putting. Day 2 is when you get to hit the ball really far. Day 3, you're just going to walk for 2 hours. And day 4, you get to drive the go-karts. Like you are set, friend.
Right. And day 3, walk for 2 hours. Done. I'm there.
You can walk.
I can walk. See, you can kind of see, no, this side. You can kind of see my sunburn a little bit there. The lighting in here is not great. This is really sunburned, but again, the lighting in here, you can't really.
Why didn't you put on some sunscreen?
I like the way you assume that as a pasty person, she didn't.
I didn't put on sunscreen, actually.
Because she tells me like 2 minutes before it starts, I forgot sunscreen. I'm going to get a sunburn.
Yeah. And guess what? I did.
Oh my God. I feel like this is a beautiful example of consequences to actions.
Yes. But I did have sunscreen on my face, and I did wear a hat. So like my face is okay. And this is the money maker. So
is it though? Have you ever made any money from your face? I think you should.
Yeah, I make money from my face all the time.
Oh,
I'm gonna be honest, Jill. I see this as so hard in the wrong direction that your sister needed stitches. I'm not sure if this is one sister or two, and I do agree that whatever direction that was wrong because of the need of stitches. But I'm still not sure exactly where the ball went.
Yeah.
So my sister, my dad had a practice golf net in the backyard. And one time my sisters were swinging on the swing set, and my dad said, okay, stay on the swings, because he was practicing hitting into the net. And my sister didn't stay on the swings, and she ran in front of him, and she got hit in the golf ball and like got hit in the forehead with a golf ball, split her forehead open.
Once again, a natural example of consequences to action.
That was like 3 days after she fell down and had to get a staple in the back of her head.
Oh.
Man, and they were back.
Like,
I fell again. And they were like, yeah.
My sister is watching on her TV, so she says that she can't comment.
Nice. I can't, if I put these on, I can't see because I have my contacts in, but I feel like I need to wear these. So
that could be a requirement for everybody who comes on our
show.
You
could take your contacts out.
Right, but like not right now this second. My hands are not clean. I'm not putting my fingers in my eyes.
I think you should. Sarah teed off. If the hole is at noon, the ball went to 2:30 and hit my sister 15 feet away.
That kind of stuff makes me giggle. My apologies.
Lars thinks you look like a grandma, Kim.
Lars is totally not my favorite upstairs person.
Not very kind, Lars.
Wait, for the very first time today, you wore contacts?
This whole time, we could have had other people with glasses talk to us.
I know.
Wait, hold on. Lover, you just haven't had, have you had glasses?
You call other women lover, by the way.
Weird, right? I was like, you're not talking to she.
It's their screen name. I can say lover leave 3 syllables.
Also, props for using a gender neutral pronoun just then. Proud of you, buddy.
I'm just saying.
Oh, this is why Lars thinks I look like a grandma. I get it.
Do you want a mustache? James has them in the other room.
It's gonna have to get up. All right, guys. I will let you get back to your stream. I just wanted to talk about my golf camp.
Well, thanks for sharing.
Oh
I'm
my
so
God,
excited for go-kart day. I can't wait to hear about it.
Goodbye. I'm going to remove you.
Okay, bye. Love you.
Listen.
What? I'm listening.
I can if I breathe in with my nose real hard, I can hold it up. Ready?
I think you need to look like one of those duckfish models to hold it up. So here's a secret for having big boobs. I used to do this thing where I would put a shirt on, like I was not wearing this shirt. I would hang it on my chest and then I would just go, look, no hands. And that's the secret. You got to have good posture. Stick it horizontal. So get that lip horizontal. And then you'll be fine. You're welcome, Brandon, for whatever meme moment you're about to create with that.
It's a lot of memes. That's a lot of memes. Like the Donald. Hey, listen, we're gonna go to China, and we're gonna win.
See, you're a beautiful, beautiful man. I can't wait for these to potentially fall off our faces, and then we got to put them back on. What I picture is we're gonna put it on. It's gonna sound great. Everything's gonna be good, and then we're gonna cover, and you're gonna hear and another one is gonna come.
So, Loverly, you need them for driving. I don't think I've ever seen you wear glasses. Have I?
I have.
You have? When?
When they were part of my improv class, because they would show up from driving.
Oh. I for sure have. I'm sure I've seen. It just doesn't click, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Don, I was playing with OBS to try and do to do my stream for Age of Empires, which I accidentally went to this stream and then had to cut it out real quick.
I think everybody who follows us just got an email that was like, he said they said is live right now. And I was like, we are? So then I clicked on it and it was like, they're playing Age of Empires. I was like, no, we're not. We're definitely not. I'm not. James Tierney is not going to get me to play Age of Empires or Age of Empires. Or Age of Vampires. Really, you could say any of those three and no one would know the difference. But like that's not going to happen.
Age of Vampires would be great.
Right? I feel like I need to start giving you like hair accessories. We got to learn how to bobby pin. We learned how to zhuzh.
I was going to buy myself one of those things that cover me up. I forget what it's called. What's that called? You
mean like a bandana or a scarf?
Look at this. Look at this little. I got a little bit of a
widow's peak.
Gotta shave that. Anyway, a do-rag. No, actually, I'm not wearing a do-rag. Jason and I were talking about doing a sketch series where every other one would just be me saying thanks for being black to Jason, and then we'd be friends and it would allow me to do black things, and he would say thanks for being white, and then that whole scene would be about him doing something that's stereotypically white, and we go back and forth, and then like the third beat would be something that was too far, and then he'd be like, no, you can't do that. And the third beat he said would be where I would show up wearing a do-rag and he'd be like, no, you're not allowed to.
I see that. And that's yeah. I'm trying to think, like, knowing you guys, what would be stages 1 and stages 2. And I can see why I do rag 1, but I also definitely put it, yeah.
I don't know. There are many a times where Jason and I are having drinks and just go off the rails on things that we want to do comedically, and then we go, oh, we can't put our names to that.
I still have a secret, and that secret is I think Jason is still mad at me.
For what?
But to be clear, I don't think Jason was mad at me in the first place. This is my psychosis. Can I share it all with you people? So
why would Jason have been mad at you? Hold on. Let me tell Jason to come in the chat.
No! So here's why, friends.
Why?
Okay. So, and you have to explain, I have to explain this to you. So do you remember when I told you about my dream that I had where Jason and I were married?
Yeah.
Okay. So it re-brought up this secret, like, I don't know if I was offensive thing. And I'm going to share it with you guys, and you guys can all laugh at me. Okay. So here's what happened. Jason came to my house because we were having, I think, my housewarming party. And he came late and he said, guys, I can't stay for long, but I just wanted to say hi and happy house. And I was like, oh, that's so nice, Jason. Thank you so much. And so he was sitting in my fire pit area. Now my fire pit area is below my yard. All right. So what I did is I came up behind him, and I said, when I was going back and forth, and I came up behind him and I touched his head and went, hi, friend, do you need anything? And he said, no, I'm good. I said, okay. And then I walked away. 2 days later, I was watching a bit called Sealants, where they're talking about the silence strategy as it's a joke for white fragility. And in it, they were like, can I touch your hair? And they were like, well, actually, I don't want, that's not okay. That's racist. And they were like, oh, And then they were touching the hair, and the person was just like, I can't say anything about this. And I was like, wait. Oh my God, because I would have come up and done that to anyone. But because I was like, I touched Jason's head and I didn't ask him, and oh my God. And so I've been, and then of course Jason left soon after. And despite the fact that he said that he had to leave before all of this, I was like, was that why? And so I've had this whole white guilt complex ever since. And in my dream, where we were in our 3rd hour of lovemaking, I accidentally bumped his hair with my hand, and he got really mad at me. And so I've decided to share that with you. And I can't just be like, hey, Jason, you know that time, you don't remember it all? Okay. But I'm pretty sure that I somehow was racist, and I don't know, and I'm so sorry. And I didn't mean that. And I was just touching your head, and I'm so sorry. And now I understand, and I will ask permission next time. So yeah, there you are.
I mean, I think it's
You're not Jason. You cannot tell me it's okay.
You're right. I am not Jason.
I have to write him a formal apology, and probably just my own. My family is half Catholic, half Jewish, so there's got to be lots of guilt and flogging. Yeah.
Light Lady said that they just played this for Jason, and he does not remember this. No, you didn't. There's no way you did. You're not in the same room as him, unless he's in our bedroom. Oops, I just posted that to both Facebook and wrong chat, but still.
So anyway, that's my a complex, because I'm a person who's not only people pleaser but generally loving, and when I get made aware of the racist structure that I was raised in, again and again, constantly making me be subliminally racist and blaze or prejudiced in other ways, I have moments, and usually I can apologize immediately, but because it happened days later that I found out that what I did wasn't okay, I had a moment.
Listen, Loverly said that they were just talking about how they adore you 2 days ago. And guess what? They don't talk about how much they adore me. They should. Everybody should. Because what is not to love and to adore about this beautiful face?
I have no words. I see.
Okay.
I see.
Look, the top of my glasses.
I mean, maybe the widow's peak. It's kind of.
Match my shirt.
Mm-hmm. And your eyes.
And my eyes. I lost 0.8 pounds yesterday, but gained them back today, I'm sure.
So proud of you. That's 1 poo away from success. Don't worry about it.
Look, Light Lady adores me.
Thank you, guys.
As they should. So we have these mustaches.
We do have.
I should wear them all upside down. Technically, we have 12 mustaches because we have 6 of them and we can wear them upside down.
Upside down. Oh my God, brilliant. I love it.
My mom adores me. I am her favorite child. 100%.
I mean, you're certainly her most humble.
We can all agree on that one too.
I also am guilty of making my father a Father's Day card that said something about how I'm just so grateful to have him in my life and all this other stuff. And then on the inside it says, and I'm so grateful that I'm humble as well. And you opened it up and like, bah, ha, ha, laughed because it was so inaccurate.
Inaccurate. Wait, hold on. Is this about me or about Don? Because I need to know if he says out loud that he likes me.
I'm pretty sure that because it's every other day, I'm the one he likes on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and you're the one he likes on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays. And then Sundays alternate depending on the day.
It's all about me.
There you are.
That's good. He better like me because he owes me money. He doesn't. Not yet. Not till the first of the month. James's favorite pastime, fishing.
For compliments. I see what you did there. Hey, another thing we did at IPG, you would have been so proud. We taught them, now I never remember the number, but we taught them 182, and we taught them I like my blank like I like my women or I like my men.
So here's
it got raunchy.
With both, okay, so I'm in a bunch of improv groups on Facebook, and for both of those games, there was a lot of chatter about like, you know, looking. So like for short form, there's lots of games that might not be good anymore, you know, as we change as a progressive society, and like talking about changing. Like, so there's a game that's like accent replay where you get accents from the crowd, and like you do a scene and then you replay in a certain accent, and of course, you know, stereotypical accents can be super racist. So like that was a game that people were like, oh, we're throwing away. But someone also said, you know, 185, the part of the 185 is like, we don't serve your kind here. They were talking about like bringing up like segregation and everything with it. And then the whole like, I like my cameras, or I like my women like I like my cameras. And then they're like, oh, well, that's perpetuating, you know, different sex and gender and all this other stuff. So people are like, well, what if you said like I like my partner like I like mine? They're like, well, then you're still like making fun of
and yeah.
So it's such an it's crazy, right? Because you don't want to be the one to be like, okay, where's the line? Like, how far are we going? Like, are we just not able to do improv? Am I never allowed to smoke a cigarette and be like, oh, oui, because now it's like, oh man, you know, I might be offending someone. It's such a that's so fun. Like I've said this before, I think on stream. Like
one of my favorite rants that you do is the when do we decide what is off the table when it comes to comedy? It's like one of my favorite rants that you have.
Yeah, because we had this conversation during our stand-up class, and it was so interesting to get people's like insight of like cancel culture and like what is going on. I read this article that an employee at Boeing wrote like this really sexist article 33 years ago about how women don't belong in the military. And it was an awful article. And it was written 33 years ago. And they fired him. And like his claim was, I wrote this 33 years ago and I'm sorry. Like this was 33 years ago. And Boeing, because like if you're a big corporation, like who cares if there's just one person that works for you, like just got rid of him. And so like, I don't know, things like that are just so hard.
So it wasn't that they got fired 33 years ago when they wrote it.
They got fired like 2 weeks ago.
So what you're telling me is I could be fired for stuff I said when I was like 10, 15. Watch those reports, people. Watch those reports.
Let me see if I can find the article. Oh, he didn't get fired. He resigned. Employee complained about an article he wrote in 1987 that said women should not serve in combat. It was the communications chief resigned. An employee complained. His resignation in an email on July 2nd. He wrote in an article, which was like an official article, which was published in 1987. He was 29 years old. The article I wrote with arguments I disowned soon after makes for painful reading. So it's like still published out there. He's 62, so it might be one of those like, hey, you're going to retire soon and you're probably rich because you're high up in Boeing. Like, why don't you just get out? But it's still interesting. Like, yeah, that happens.
I think it's interesting what Jill says about stand-up. They're trying too hard. I actually think what they're doing is they're going for the easy jokes. I think it's harder to make a joke about something every day because you have to make it exciting and funny. You're the one who's the more into comedic writing than I am. But, like, you know, ones that are hot button issues are easy to get a reaction from the crowd from. But, like, I think everyday stuff to make it exciting, interesting, and then funny is a little more difficult. Your thoughts, James Tierney?
Yeah, I mean, so in stand-up comedy, there's a whole thing about being a hack comedian, and so you're making the same jokes that have already been made, and then of course, if you go blue too much, or you're just going for the easy joker. So a lot of times, talk about like punching down in both improv and stand-up. Like you don't want to kick people while they're down, or like make fun of people or punch down. You rather punch up. My comedy really ends up being more observational or more like self-deprecating or more like close by. And so, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's good. I don't think I'm a great stand-up comedian. I think I'm good enough to host a show. But yeah, how do I feel about Terry Crews? I don't know the current stuff that's going on. But I just did a quick Google search, and it says something about criticism over a black supremacy tweet. So I don't know. I mean, I know that I really like Terry Crews in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, even though Brooklyn Nine-Nine is coming down, lots of criticism now as because it's a cop show. But I don't know the latest thing. Really, I don't know a lot pop culture stuff. Okay, so what did he say? If you're a child of God, your brother or sister, I have family of every race. We must ensure Black Lives Matter don't morph into Black Lives Better. Okay.
There's so many things that could be taken from that.
It seems so. It starts off seeming like he's advocating like an all lives matter type thing, which takes focus away. But then at the end, and that's one thing about tweeting that can be tough because if it's only 280 characters.
Yeah. Lord knows I talk a lot and I never get my point across in a concise amount of time. I will say though that it reminds me of something that I was enjoying that talked about the difference between equity and equality. And someone had said that they do not think, they were a person who was advocating for Black Lives Matter, and they were like, people are accusing me of saying that we don't want equality, and right now we want equity. And then of course they explained the difference between everybody getting the same shot in life versus everybody getting the sort of, say two people start here, equity would be this person gets the deficit of improvement so that they both can start at the same time, as opposed to if you're here and you all get the same. Equality would be this versus equity would be this. And so she's like, I'm not advocating for equality. I'm first advocating for equity, and then once equity exists, then I'm advocating for equality. But it's the recognition of the discrepancy between certain populations and how we need to first bring them up before we can then say, oh, everyone gets the same shit. No, right. Everyone gets the same opportunities. So that's my opinions, obviously, but so that is what this reminds me of, is Black Lives Better is just this sort of, you're feeding into people who are like, just like when there was a feminist movement, they were like, they don't want to be equal to men. They want men to basically be women. How dare they? And it was interesting.
I want all men to be women. And all women to be women.
I mean, based off of this, all you need is for them to shave off their mustache and boom.
And
women.
Everyone can be men. We can all be men's.
Instantly become a man. It says it right there. By the way, if you too want to participate in these are only $9.95 at Nittany Quill. So thanks, Nittany.
You spent $20 on these 2 boxes.
It is so worth it. It is my investment into He Said, They Said. Don't you forget it.
Oh.
And
when we make lots of money, we can write it off.
And they were super duper nice about it. I got to call ahead and I was like, I want to do this thing, but I don't want to pay the shipping. So I also don't want to come into your store and infect you. So she was like, oh, I'll meet you outside. So I biked. And then I biked past your house and then I took a picture of it and sent it to you. And there was a gentleman who was unloading a car with a bunch of band equipment and just looked at me, because when I'm biking everybody, I have a helmet, dark glasses, and my mask. Yes, I bike with my mask on because I'm a firm believer of once I put a mask on, I do not touch my face. So there is no, I'm at this place, I put on my mask, I leave, I take it off, I go somewhere, I put back on. No. On, off, wash hands, don't touch that mask. That's how I do. Hi. So anyway, I biked up looking like I was going to steal everything in the store. And then she just handed me a bag that contained an emergency kit to become a man.
Emergency. Mustaches.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ian, that you had a rough night. But we're glad you can join us now.
Yeah. Hello, friend.
We're talking fun things. But the first thing we talk about is that it is International Non-Binary Day. And we have our background is the non-binary flag, which is something we were also going to talk about tonight, is that there are a ton of flags.
There are. James Tierney, can you pull up the link and then we can share that with our friends?
Sure. You text that to me though, didn't you?
I don't know if I did.
Yeah, you definitely did. Hold on.
I probably did. I can make it happen on the Slack.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me see where it came from. Where it definitely came from there. It definitely came from there.
I mean,
let's see. Do you remember what website it was from?
outrightinternational.org.
Well, that one's not coming up, but there is from pride.com, the complete guide to queer pride flags.
Okay.
Yeah, I can share this one. I think this is the one I've seen before.
Okay, so I'm not slacking you this then.
You don't have to.
Fine.
Okay. But you can if you would
one
like.
that you actually want for outside your house.
So I'll show you the one I want outside my house. Okay, we're going to share the screen. We're going to Chrome tab it.
Okay.
We're going to Chrome tab it to...
Could be happening. Wait, no. Here.
There we go.
Yay.
So I want, first of all, I want a flag for outside of my house. But hold on, I'm going to talk first this. I'm not 100% sure where I should buy it from because I want to make sure that I'm not just like buying it from some company off of Amazon that's not gay friendly.
Right.
So
got you.
This has all the different pride flags from the very beginning. Yeah. So here is one of the they starts off with kind of the more common ones. This is the one. Yeah. And when I looked this one up, it was designed by was it this one or is it the one that has the...
It says Philly. I was going to say, that's the one I like.
Yeah, here we go. This one, the progressive pride flag. It seeks to take, and one of these, I don't remember which one it was, if it was this one in Philadelphia.
I mean, that says Philadelphia People of Color Inclusive Flag.
Right, I know. I don't know if it was, one of these was designed by, you know what?
I think it says it right there. What are you actually asking?
One of them was designed by a consulting firm, and this consulting firm was named Tierney. If you don't believe me, hold on.
It's not that I don't believe you. It's that I love that this, I mean, what is this bias where if someone has like a personal touch, you want to buy it?
Yeah.
There's got to be like a, I agree with Ian. We need to get you one of these. And rumor has it, you have this as a scarf for your dog. You could be wearing this exact thing if Kim would help us out here.
I do have that for my dog. That's right.
I made them for your puppers.
So
yes,
this
by the way, if anybody wants stuff for their puppers, I'm all about making stuff for dogs. Go ahead.
Yeah. So this is the Philadelphia People of Color Inclusive Flag, and it was designed by this consulting firm named Tierney. Anyways, so I think this is the one that I want to get to hang outside of our house. So this is the traditional pride flag, and then it has the black, brown.
Talks about freedom and inclusivity of sexual preferences. That's one.
Yep.
And then the black and brown for inclusivity of race, and then
the trans flag.
And then the trans, and then inclusivity of all genders.
Correct. It's the trans lives matter. But then there's stuff for pansexual.
The ones that people don't know.
There's bisexual flag.
Yes.
For all of our friends in the chat who are bisexual. There's a pansexual pride. For any of our fans in the chat that are pansexual.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about asexual a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So there's an asexual flag.
Yes.
I did not know about the lesbian pride flag.
That's actually a different lesbian pride flag than I'm used to seeing.
Hmm.
I wonder if there's another one, because that's Labour's. I wonder if there's another one when you go down.
Yeah. There's a poly flag.
Yeah. Intersex.
An intersex flag. There's the transgender flag that we've already seen at the other.
That's the flag that I usually wave in happiness for my own support as an ally. But because I didn't know that I had my own non-binary flag, I still will wave my trans flag. But
there's a gender fluid flag.
Mm-hmm.
Gender queer flag. Okay, so question for you.
Mm-hmm. I'm waiting. I was gonna say you're going through a lot of terms that people may or may not know.
Gender. So in my mind, gender fluid. So oh, I got it.
By the way, I asked. He doesn't remember that interaction at all.
Okay. I don't know how to wear this. I don't know how to wear things like this. This is not big enough for my head. I have a big head. I'll try it later. Hold on. So gender fluid in my mind, right? So gender fluid is someone who very fluid throughout multiple genders. So one day may feel more masculine, one day may feel more feminine, somewhere in between. And so very fluid between the two. Whereas someone who would be more gender queer or gender non-binary doesn't really identify with either. Is that true?
So kind of. So think about it this way. We talked about gender being on a spectrum, and I explained myself to be non-binary, meaning that I reject this concept that it's a switch, and then I recognize it as a spectrum, and I see myself as in a fixed point on that spectrum. Gender fluid people move throughout the spectrum. They full on reject, in a way, gender as a constructive thing in entirety. There's masculinity, there's femininity, but it consistently and completely is variable, and they move. So just think of it that way. So what I like to do is, we talked about that graph that was kind of like the boobies. I'm sort of like here, and they're kind of like doing this all the time, and minute to minute, hour to hour. So that's where they reject not only the binary, but stuff like that. So so that is what the difference between gender fluid and non-binary is. Now, gender queer, if you are gender queer, that simply means that you are coming to the realization that you may or may not identify with the gender you were assigned at birth. You might not identify it because you believe, like myself, that it's more fluid than that. You might believe that it's non-binary, like myself, or you might actually be the opposite, which would, in this case, of what you were assigned at birth. And so gender queer, simply the easiest way of saying it is, I don't believe I am the gender I was assigned at birth. So technically I'm gender queer. Anybody who identifies as not assigned at birth, or doesn't even believe on the gender spectrum, once you've switched from that binary thought, you're technically gender queer. Technically. This is the one I know as my lesbian flag, just without the lipstick.
Okay, so this is the lipstick lesbian flag?
Yes. And I love it. It has all of the colors of a healthy.
Ooh. The leather, latex, and BDSM flag.
I don't know about that one. What does the white mean?
The kink community should be added into the acronym. That's a heated debate. I did not know that.
I'm just trying to see what the white means. Why does the white? I'm just supposed to find this out.
I don't know what the white is. It doesn't talk about it. The symbol's not exclusively gay, but rather for the leather and BDSM community. It's interesting. Bear brotherhood. Refer to the beefier guys.
And for those of you who don't know and you want to get your fix, there is a cookbook that is exclusively Bear's cookbooks, and I love it, so you should totally buy it. I love it for the cover. I've not actually made any recipes, but my statement still stands.
Oh, so there's polysexual, which is attraction to multiple genders, but maybe not all genders. I did not know that word, that term.
Correct.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, if you gave me that term, I would understand what it was just from the roots and the addition to it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you think of it this way, it's like Yeah, I don't just like men, like, or women or something. Oh, so you're bisexual? No, I don't really recognize it as a spectrum. Oh, so you're pansexual? No, but I don't like everything and all things. So it's like, oh no, you're polysexual. You like,
Got you.
you're not an above all, but you're gonna check more than one box.
Got you. That makes sense. While genderqueer people bend the rules of gender, agender people reject gender completely. Okay. So that's the agender flag. I wonder if there's even there's a non-binary. It's all the way at the bottom.
It's all right, we're power bottom.
Their lack of sexual attraction flags are great to celebrate people who live without romantic attraction. So many queer flags. I love it. And this was created in 2014. The symbol was not to replace the creation, but as an option. So yellow is outside of binary, white is the mix of all colors, with many or all. Purple feel both binary, male, female, or fluid between them. The black is for agender, without sexuality or color. Interesting. What? Hold on. I'm not judging kinks here, but I just did not know this was a flag.
I'm just excited that this is so inclusive that it even includes kinks, because we've never talked about kinks as a, like, fetishes in general as a type of
We have not talked
sexual status before.
But this one's interesting. Pony play is a distinct fetish where people are treated like horses by wearing hooves, ears, and saddles and pulling carts. That's super specific kink.
You basically mimic ponies.
There's a straight ally.
Mm-hmm. A flag equivalent of I support LGBT but no homo.
What? Okay.
I mean,
but can't you just like fly?
That's almost like you're like, I support gay. I mean, like, I'm not a gay person. Make sure that you know I'm not gay.
Make sure you know that I don't suck dick, but I don't care if you do. Like, that's such an awful.
It's a weird way of putting that. I feel like that's almost passive aggressive with this idea of.
You know,
like, I wear my pride flag all the time. It doesn't mean I'm.
No.
I don't understand.
So.
Those flags, people.
So that's our background. That's right. By the way, once we get to 50 followers, and if we stream enough, we can do some other cool things. And I think one of the cool things we can do is get small little emotes. And I think we should get all the flag, all those flags should be different emotes that people could emote out. And I wonder if we can give badges. I want to figure out how people can get badges. So you could pick your own. You could pick your own pronoun badge or your own pride flag badge. That'd be super cool. I gotta look into that. Loverly wants to say there's a pony flag. There's not a furry flag. There might be. We can look it up.
For you, friend.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's why I haven't. Okay.
So yeah.
That moment when you're like, oh my God, I'm not needed. Like, today at work has been so easy because nobody's needed me. And then you look at your phone, it has like 16 things, and you're like, oh, my notifications were off.
Do you have to take care of anything?
Nope. I still have 16 text messages, but they're not related to work. So we good. Okay.
By the way, listen, I want to get the people in the chat. If I got a blood test done and then Dawn explained to us what it all meant, would that be fun for everybody except Dawn? Because if it's fun for everybody except Dawn, I think it's a go.
The furry flag.
Oh, that's the bear. That's for bears. I thought that was the.
That's what they say. Oh no, you're right. Sorry, bear flag, gay culture. My apologies. I was all excited when I saw a paw. Beyond. And oh, maybe this is the furry pride flag.
By the way, Ian, I read up.
Right there. Okay. Furry pride flag.
Yeah. Ian, I read up on why the pi symbol for the poly flag, and it represents the infinite amount of partners because pi is an irrational number, it has an infinite number of decimals. That's why it is.
I'm kind of sad. I'm looking up furry flag, friends, and a lot of things they're like, Okay, so furry flags. So the bear pride flag was made in 1995, and it's like those are not the same things. I'm sad that people seem to think that bears and furries are the same things. I mean, seriously, have they not been to a bear pride festival? Have you guys not done that? I mean, the bear parade and if you've ever been to any kind of pride festival in either San Francisco, P-Town, you name it. Like, I want you guys at some point in your lives to go to a Celebrate Love festival in a place that has enough population density to really have a great time and just enjoy the love you see. I love it. Love it.
So what we should do once this pandemic is over and once we raise a ton of money being super famous,
and I can quit my job,
we will take a trip, as he said, they said, and our fans to one of the Pride festivals.
I love it.
Oh,
Perfect.
Awesome.
See, this is like the moment that I found out about non-binaries, and I was like, wait.
That's me.
Yeah.
I like it.
I
like it. What else did we have on the agenda? We want to talk about the flags.
We want to talk about our show.
Mustaches. Next is our upcoming show. What night did we decide? Saturday?
Saturday night. We have a show for you guys.
At 8 p.m. right here on this channel. 8 p.m. I'm going to put it in the calendar right now. So,
cool.
I don't forget. Calendar.
Remind me Saturday at 7:55 p.m. that I have to be on the computer.
Oh, man, we're not even going to warm up.
That's just so I'm not late.
Saturday at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Where's 8 p.m.? It's right there. Okay. They said show.
Yeah. So what we're thinking about is doing a stash set for you guys, just typical the way we do. This time though, incorporating characters all with mustachios. And then we're doing it for 40 minutes. We're gonna do 2 sets, or are we gonna have somebody else, maybe a guest star?
We'll see. I don't know. Are there other 2-person groups that want to hang out? I don't know. We can ask if other people want to do it, or we can just do one long 40-minute, 45-minute show.
I like it.
We can be selfish.
We can be selfish, or we can do the whole baiting since you're so good at fishing and be like, do you want to come on our he said, they said thing and do a show? Yeah, well, you should have come and saw our videos.
Exactly.
Like force them to come at least see one of our hangouts.
Yes, Octocat, that will be right here on Twitch. 100%.
Absolutely, the happy hours are going to continue. We're going to have your Tuesday hangouts, and then we decided we wanted to do shows because, as James described before, Happy Valley Improv is getting so expansive with people who want to do improv that not all of the house teams are getting the type of stage time they want, including us. And so we're going to sort of branch off and give you guys improv shows all the time so that you can appreciate it. I think when we're allowed to be out and about with Corona being gone, these might not always be live shows. It might be us doing crazy things with random people on the street. But you know, we're going to have fun with it.
Yes. One talk show, one show. Exactly. And then who knows other things.
Yeah.
You never
also,
know.
We've learned that if we bring up something in a show, we really like to discuss it the next time. So like, for instance, Bad Bunny came up in the show and thus we had to talk about it. So, you know, fun, give us some fun stuff and we'll talk about things.
I also might get a haircut someday. Here's the thing. Don and I have photos with Michael T. Davis coming up. Whenever we feel comfortable getting those photos.
Yeah.
I need to figure out what I want my facial hair and my hair to be when I get those amazing photos by Michael T. Davis.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because those are going to be the photos that we're going to use for a lot of stuffs.
And to be clear, I love Michael T. Davis. And if you're getting photos for anything, anywhere, for any event at all, you should hit him up because he's amazing, super caring, super good at what he does.
Super
Definitely.
cute.
He is super cute. I would marry him for 6 years and have babies with him.
Mm-hmm. I would not have babies with him because I don't like babies. So.
I know.
And he's already got like 30 or something. No, he doesn't.
He has 3.
Anyone who has more than one kid, I just assume
tattoos
is
of his
100.
I get it.
Yeah.
So We're gonna lose Ian. That's important for you to know.
Oh no.
Another thing for my friends who are trying to get a haircut is I have to tell you as a healthcare person, I'm learning that our cases have they were going down. That was exciting. And then we were all like, let's stop staying at home. Cool. And then they kind of turned and now they're doing this. So if you're going to get a haircut, now is the time to do it. However, here's the thing about hair. It grows. So if you have a haircut that you used to go get cut every 6 to 8 weeks, in 6 to 8 weeks, friends, we gonna be fucked. So even if you get your hair cut now, you're gonna have this problem in 6 to 8 weeks with like a full pandemic. So like,
It's starting to fall though. I'm gonna start being able to part it in the middle.
You're gonna be like me. Don't ever do a middle part. Do a side part. Be flashy. You know, you gotta have your thin, like tiny bit here that you pin back, and then you gotta have your like big swoosh. Because, my friend, when we do this, we even go up and we do that part so that we can have our like old show type haircuts.
Oh, what if I like become like an emo band?
Oh, look at you! I'm so proud of you, being so emo. Gotta look more pissed off. I like it.
Oh my god! Like, turn the light off.
Can you do the Nate hair flick? No, other way. You got it. The whole thing is the hair is getting in your eyes. Here, I'll show you. The thing about being emo is it keeps getting in your eyes, and so you gotta like constantly flick it out of the way, and then you're like outside and movie, and then you're like, you gotta flip it. There you go. There's your emo-esque. You got it. I unfortunately don't look emo, mainly because of my ginger hair, but also because of my bullishness to my hair. I look like a beetle.
A beetle?
Yeah.
Octocat is going tomorrow, but that's the last one of the year.
I learned how to cut Brant's hair, and I don't know if Lars is here to tell you, but he looked pretty good, especially for someone who has never cut hair before. I think I did all right. So,
listen, Gel, if I want to use my wife's eyeliner, I can.
Oh, that's a good idea. I almost did that, friends. I almost actually started it. You can do this. There you go. Okay, you folded it. All right. I like it. And you just need like 2 bobby pins.
I know.
I did not intentionally pick a fabric that you had, but I'm so happy you do. Look at you. You're so pearly.
I need to get like a bandana or something because this hair is getting crazy. All right, let's see. What else we got? I'm Pete Wentz. I am Pete Wentz. And Ian watches for 2 things, my hair and your humor.
So if ever I become like more cynical than usual or even like not funny.
Although I was not recognized yesterday, so the Happy Valley Improv founders, we met in Friedman Park for lunch. And, well, sans Nate because he lives in Milheim, so it takes him 8 hours to get here by horse. And Jason Huber, who helps run the Lunchbox, like drove by and said hi. And then when we walked by him later, he's like, oh, I didn't even know that was you, James. I recognized Andrea and Sam, but I didn't recognize you because of your hair. And for me, because I'm like looking at myself in the mirror and on screen all the time, I don't realize how long this is compared to what most people are used to seeing me with.
Yeah.
Because most people, right, like this is how it usually is.
Yeah. I also have a little bit longer than usual. James, am I able to share a screen?
Yeah, you want to share a screen? Sure.
I kind of want to share He Said, They Said. Can you give me a few seconds while I put our local host up?
Yeah, let me make sure.
Okay. I'm going to show you guys something that I'm working on. I'm very excited about it. And you can't go to it yet, but you will be soon. Promise.
I just want to make sure that, okay, I think you can share it.
Okay. Am doing Cody code stuff. For those of you who don't know, I'm doing that thing with the black box and the words and like all the slashes and the numbers and like hacking into the government with the scrolly screen. Doing that.
Angela thinks I should get me Wet and Wild eyeliner. I don't know what that means, but I would.
You like the liquid eyeliner?
I would wear some eyeliner. It would make my eyes pop.
You do need that for your full like emo thing. Like I agree with that. I have all these things, James.
How do you put I don't even know how you would put eyeliner on it. So okay, this is a question I do have. Like when women are growing up, or men, whoever, when people are growing up and it's like the first time they're putting on makeup, like how do they learn how to not look like a clown?
So first of all, if you have people who love you, they teach you certain tricks. You will still mess it up. But if these people love you, they will either tell you it's wrong or they'll at least tell you that you look real bad. If they don't, you'll just be one of the many people that walk around for a little bit with ridiculous, really, really thick liner. But what ends up happening is you invest in Q-tips. And then when you mess up your eyeliner, you take those Q-tips and then you erase all that makeup you just put on your body with the exception of a tiny line. And there's moments where you're like, oh my God, I did it just perfectly. And then you promptly start to cry because of all the soap that you put in your eye by accident. Or when you stab yourself in the eye with either mascara wand, or you ever wonder why people were like, it's because we're doing everything we can, because before we were like, this ain't, oh God, ow, ow, like that happened. So the real answer is you don't do it well at first.
So all I have for makeup is just like cover up and like a foundation, because when I was doing videos for Penn State, I needed to powder so that way I would not super shiny on these like really nice cameras that they're using. And then I'm like, well, if I got to do that, I may as well make myself look better. And then I would wear it for shows if I had like a big zit or something. And then I was going to wear some for the virtual shows, but then I realized my camera's not nice enough, so like it wasn't making any sort of a difference. So then I got lazy.
Makeup since March, and I don't miss it, friends.
You have more makeup.
I like it for funsies, but like this might sound weird to some people, but when I wear super feminine clothes, I also count that as gender bending because I don't identify. So sometimes I like to go like crazy with all my makeup and stuff. So hilarious B is Hillary. Oh my God, darling. I had no idea.
Hilarious B says I need to practice.
Also, happy belated birthday again. I went to chat sometime. Okay.
Can you get Mary-Kate and Ashley brand eyeliner like on like eBay or something? Maybe.
Also, I'm prepared to share a screen.
Okay, can you do it?
I think I can. We're gonna try this, friends. So here's the deal.
Why do we do this?
I've been working on something. Can you guys see it? Screen share is easier to my okay, I don't care. And then it says, when you will I allow StreamYard.
I need to ask my wife if she thinks I should wear my hair like this more often.
I'm just going to keep pressing things until you guys see my secret stash of all my pop-ups and pornography. Try capturing a different screen to see if this continues. I'm going to try again. I'm just going to keep trying to share my screen. Select window or screen. Okay. How about just StreamYard then? Allow. Nope. I'm trying so hard right now to share screens. Turns out I can't.
Wait, does it not let you because you're... No, you should be able to, though. Is it because you didn't... Oh, I'm sad.
Him too.
Hold on. What happened? Okay. First of all, we're going to handle this.
Yes.
Give a glam makeover, do an 80s photo shoot. Okay, cool. We can hire Michael Davis. And I believe Jill found the Mary-Kate and Ashley eyeliner from 20 years ago. Wait, so what is it telling you? What is it telling you that you can't share?
So what I'm doing is I'm pressing share screen on the StreamYard app.
Yep.
And then it says screen sharing tips. And then it says up on my Firefox, will you allow StreamYard to see your screen?
And you said yes.
I say, it says select your window or screen to share. I've selected both at this point. I say entire screen, and it goes, just so you know, everybody's going to see this.
Yep.
And then I say, remember, and I say allow, and then it says the browser can't access your screen.
Maybe it's not a good browser.
I blame Firefox for this.
I bet you somewhere in your browser, it's like Brant probably has something set up where you're not allowed to. Lars, please help.
Lars.
Kim's not a fan of these. Me doing like this.
The only other thing I can think about doing, which will be really weird, friends, is this. So you can see me seeing you, right? Well, you can see what part. Let me do this. Ready? So you guys can see me seeing you seeing me, right? This is how we're gonna do this, okay?
Actually, how about I do this? I got a better idea. I have a better idea. Ready? This is what I'm gonna do. Hold on.
I'm presently holding. I look ridiculous.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if this works. I might break my computer, but I'm gonna try something.
I don't want to lose our friends, James Tierney.
We have so many friends. They love us.
That doesn't mean I want to lose them.
Okay, I need you to enter this Zoom call.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it via
This
Slack.
is a lot just to show you guys something, but I'm excited anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm entering the Zoom call.
Okay.
I'm opening this link.
Okay.
You're
Now.
probably about to get. I'm going to join with my video.
You don't have to because you're gonna share your screen. Because I'm gonna make you the host. I'm gonna admit you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So you are admitted. Hi.
I'm going to.
Yeah. Cancel the video and cancel the microphone as well.
I don't know how to do that.
I'm making you the host. Nope.
I'm good. It just took me a second to mute things.
Okay. You're the host.
Yes.
Now what I want you to do is I want you to share your screen with
Can
that.
you guys see?
And no, hold on. We're almost there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. Boom. Oh, wait, hold on. There it is. Yes, we figured it out.
Check this out because James Tierney's awesome. So this is what I've been working on. It's our He Said, They Said website. I do not know how to code, and thanks to Lars von Trier, I learned how to do all of this. But yeah, this is what I have so far. We've got videos and things like that. You can click on stuff, see our like newest Instagram stuffins, see our things. Let's see what else I can show you. We have videos where you can check out all of our hangouts and our Twitches. And then I learned how to make embedded stuff so that you can see stuff on YouTube or Twitch. Just all the stash all day. We've got an about page. You can hang out with us, learn about stuff. And then we have a contact us, the get in touch thing. So there you are.
You can touch us.
You can touch us. So that's what I wanted to share. It's what I've been working on for a while. And I hope to have it go live soon. We have things for Facebook and also stuff. Those things won't work right now, though, because maybe they do. Look at that.
Oh.
Volume. So there you are, friends. That is it. I'm going to stop sharing and come back to you now.
Back to you, Johnny. Hold on. Oh, when you're offline, the photo of Dawn is hidden. If I created the Twitch page, I did create the Twitch page, but I did not know that the photo of Dawn is hidden when we're offline. So I will change that for sure. I mean, listen, if it's only my photo, like, look at this. Look at the zhuzh that's going on.
I mean, clearly, you're the money. You're the money.
This is the moneymaker right here. The hair.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, what the
hair
heck?
is the moneymaker.
I accidentally learned that Money Shot is pornographic.
Wait, you just learned that?
Yeah, because unbeknownst to other people, I was raised in a relatively, we'll just say Catholic Jewish household, which basically means that like anything that was about sex was like thrown under a rock, and then unless you discovered it, you didn't know. And so because what happened is I thought Money Shot was like the part in The Shining where you have here's Johnny, and turns out it is, but it's also used in pornography at the moment of climax, and particularly the orgasm by the man. So I was having a moment because I referenced something with the Money Shot involving Brant and my dog kid Ham, and he was like, "Oh my God, that is disgusting," and I was like, what? He's like lined up to get like food from you. Like he's so excited. He's like, that is not what that means. So I had to educate myself. So yeah, sharing all kinds of things
Yeah.
I learned.
Yeah,
That
please,
Jason isn't mad at me. Thank you. I still want to bake him a cake. And
please make him a cake and make it
does he
filled with
like
gluten.
cake? I think we need to get Jason on here so I can ask him if he likes cake, bread products.
I don't care because I'm just going to eat half of it. And just make sure it's gluten heavy. So that way Kim doesn't eat any. For those of you who don't know, Jason and I live together. How dare I? I don't know. Okay, first of all, my wife didn't talk about how awesome my hair is when I do this.
My favorite is, I call it, I don't think I'll be able to do it because it's been a little bit since I've washed my hair, but my favorite thing to do with my hair is to point it down like this, and then when it's wet, I can actually like point it up so it has like you guys have seen that. It's like a
Oh yeah.
Boy Wonder type thing. I love that. I think it's fun, but it's way too long now.
Kim likes it. Kim
Oh,
likes
it's
it when I do. Kim likes it when I do my hair up like that as well. I have to put a little bit of product in it and then blow dry it, and it'll stay like way up. Wait, hold on. My wife is shopping. The something about Mary. Yeah, that's the something about
This thing. Yeah.
That's such an awful, great movie. Oh.
By the way, Kim, if I could just get your if I could just tell everybody else who's local, I've been embarking on a project in my quarantine to do something called the Tartine Takedown, which is about the Tartine Bakery. They put out a cookbook, and I will be cooking a bunch of things from that book. Basically, the whole book I'll be baking things from, and they have 55 gluten-free recipes. So if you're like baked goods intolerant usually, and you're like, hey Dawn, if you find a recipe that follows these parameters, I would super duper love to eat it. I do need eaters, so just so you guys know, hit us up.
Dawn is an amazing baker. We have two really good bakers.
Yeah, we do.
Improv.
And they both have secret companies
Mm-hmm.
to buy their baked stuff. So
buy their baked goods. In fact, I think, Dawn, for one of these streams, you should send over some baked goods.
And then let us all eat them together.
Yeah.
Or you can just eat them.
I'll just eat them.
I want to get to see all the people you live with, because when baked goods come, so do friends.
I was going to start like trying to lose weight this week, but then I had 3 beers that
golf? That really intense sport that you play? Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. It started when Kim made mac and cheese for lunch, even though she knew that I was trying to not eat unhealthy.
Kim is the only one who cooks in your family, which means that whatever she damn well wants to cook, you should be grateful for. You're welcome.
I am very grateful for everything that my wife does.
It's also not her fault if you're like, I want to lose weight and I just can't eat like 1 serving. Why would you make that? Because she deserves mac and cheese.
I ate the whole box between lunch and dinner.
Oh. I was gonna say something. So we're gonna do an 80s makeover, yes?
We can do an 80s makeover.
Okay.
It is easy to crush a whole box, lovely lady. Wink.
I hope that also includes you from breakfast until lunch as well.
Yeah. That's how long I crushed that box for.
Yeah. That's 2 meals at least.
It is. It's not as creepy as a Sam Tanner wink, which is more like.
Yeah.
Is that Sam Tanner's wink?
Sometimes it makes me laugh every time. I think that I was gonna say it's not as creepy because you don't have a stash. When you had the stash and you did that, oh my god, super creep.
I think I want the stash back. I think I looked good.
I think you should see the whole show with the different varieties of stash, and then from there make your decision. I feel like Ian's going to be a big supporter of this.
Wait, I want to know what you think the command.
He's saying flannels.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what the command F is. If it means fail. You could technically do command. There it is. He's trying to do flannels.
Belgian. Bye.
Lots of flannels.
Yeah.
How many flannels? What's my wardrobe? Whoops.
It's important to know how to spell wardrobe. Or you just use flannels.
We should have the most since we are on the stream.
All the time. Even when no one else is, we're playing Age of Empires and everything.
That's right. Wardrobe.
Wardrobe.
Yeah. Oh wait, how does my? Oh, that makes sense. People will have more than us because I didn't give us the original 50 for following.
Oh.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. All right.
Now we need to figure out. So what I can do, I can go in here, and I can do store, and
Okay.
let's see. I'm going to create an item. I'm just going to see how this says. Let's say we will give an on-stream shout out. And it's going to cost 5 flannels. I just want to see if this works. We will say hi on stream. We'll say hi on stream anyway, but I just want to see this. Quantity.
You can force us to this time.
Unlimited. Global cooldown. Value. Okay. So you can only use it. You can only use it once per minute. Okay. I want to see what this works. Oh, and then you can do a thumbnail image. Okay.
So why does Hilarious Bee only have 16 flannels? Unless Hilarious Bee, if you don't follow us on Twitch, you should follow us because not only will you get notifications that we're live, but also you'll get 50 more flannels to use.
I think they
loyalty points to get you stuff.
They must, because they were using the chat. They must have followed us. Why does it not? Why would it not have?
They only have 16.
That doesn't make any sense. Why they only have 18?
50 points for following us.
I know. Hold on. Let me make sure. It says 50.
On behalf of he said, they said, I have to apologize. I blame him entirely, but still, I apologize.
But it's okay. Yes, you did, Light Lady. You totally got them. Here, I can do this. Ready? I can go in. I can search the user.
Okay.
Hilarious.
B.
Hilarious B, right there. I'm gonna add.
Are hilarious, and I love them.
I'm gonna add 50 more. There we go.
You also promised Light Lady at one point an additional 50. I'm just letting you know that you said that. I mean, it was clearly a conflict of interest, but you did promise that.
Oh, please don't donate to us yet. But I did set that up. I forgot that I put that in there.
Yeah, and then you promptly. Oh, by the way, at this present time, if you donate anything, it goes straight into James's pocket.
Yeah.
You might seem like a progressive organization, but everything you give goes to the white man's pocket. So don't do it yet. Don't do it.
We can make it go to your PayPal instead, Don. Oh, someone just gave us $500. Just kidding.
You could tell by my face that I was so excited.
So excited.
Holy moly, is it 9:30 already?
It is 9:30 already.
Crap, friend. Holy crap.
Don't you have to work tomorrow?
Angela, you have to go to bed. We know that it's your bedtime. You say it every time.
Way past Angie's bedtime.
Angela. It's not your birthday. You can't call her Angie.
I can call Angie whenever I want because I am a white male.
And Angela, you should know that you don't have to respond to him. If anything, if then being called Ange or Angie means that you promptly respond by throwing staples into the air at the person who said it. You know what I missed when I was in Ireland? People who were messing with each other, they would say "feck off," and I miss it.
I should make a command that's just Angie, and it just says Angie, Angie, Angie.
I already have my face and her face. Don't worry.
Well, once I get used to using Streamlabs, we can have people like do things and then it might like float up on the screen or things might pop up. But I got to figure all that stuff out still.
Got it.
Angela, I apologize. I will never call you Angie again, Angela.
He's most definitely going to do that. I do not see that as a sincere apology, but I still got your back, friend. And once
Cross
again,
my heart.
Idea, do it.
I will. All right. It is 9:30, Dawn.
Okay. That means we have to go to bed. But we love you all. And we will see you hopefully Saturday.
Saturday, 8 p.m. If you want to come back, we're going to do a show. It'll be 40, 45 minutes. And we are going to do an improv D&D campaign at some point.
I'm going to hit up Nate because he's a phenomenal one-shot DMer, and I think that he would do really well with this and probably be excited for it. So
that makes sense. We will. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. The website will hopefully be live in the next 2 weeks.
Yes. Fingers crossed.
Yes. Keep those fingers crossed. Yes, you can always do exclamation point quote. Anybody can do that, and a random quote will come up. Oh man, I was a shitty person at one point. That was on. So, anyways, goodbye everybody. We'll miss you.
Love you guys. See you Saturday. Have a good